Don't need to
something.
talk about it.
Wasn't Ajax also up like 4-0?
I don't think it
It
was
was like
4.
three. It was like two. No, they were just maybe one like 1-0. I think they were just
I
up
think it was
1-0.
2. Well, no. So they had won the first leg, I think 1-0, and I think they scored early in the second.
And then Tottenham put the last second goal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm remembering. And then the Liverpool Barcelona blew like this 4-0 lead or whatever. It was like crazy because I was making fun of one of my Liverpool friends. I'm like, oh, dude, it's easy. You just got to win like 4-0, 5-0. You'll be good. But what do you know? What do you know? Where's the Champions League final?
That's actually a good question. I'm not sure. Oh, it's in Madrid, which I'm actually upset about because it would have been so incredible if Barcelona got a treble in Madrid. And speaking of it, they lost to Valencia in the Copa del Rey, which it's like how do you lose? So they ended up with 1 out of 3 trophies, and they really were looking to get all 3.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
I think they need to move on from Valverde, but they're not.
Yeah, Valverde. I've heard he's the
He's the coach.
Val, I'm assuming means bad in Spanish, and I know Verde means green, so he's the bad green.
He's the bad green. Yeah, I guess so.
Well, mal means bad in Spanish. So Val is probably like another form of bad.
Really, Vol means bad. That's why UTK, Tennessee Knoxville, is terrible. They're the Vols.
Good one.
Thanks.
All right. That's all we got for soccer. Oh, Women's World Cup. That starts next week or 2 weeks?
Is it 2 weeks?
I don't think the U.S. women's play for 2 weeks.
Isn't it usually July? No, it's June.
Yeah, I don't think the U.S. women play for 2 weeks, but I think the World Cup starts this upcoming week.
You know what? I haven't done as much. I don't know. And I'm sure you don't know. Is Rapaport and Morgan still playing?
I think Alexis Morgan's still playing. I think Rapaport is still playing. She's pretty young. She's not too young. She's not young, but she was young enough where I think she...
Rapinoe, not Rapaport.
Rapinoe. Yeah, Rapinoe. She's the blonde girl.
She's 33.
She's blonde, right?
She's pink now.
Oh. Yeah, I think I know who she is.
Yeah, you do know who she is. She is the short hair. She's amazing. She's incredible.
Yeah, I think she's there. I don't know. I can't remember any of the other girls. Oh, Sydney Leroux, I think. I don't know if she's still there. I don't know if she's still good.
I wonder if Abby Wambach.
I think she's done.
I doubt it.
I think she's retired.
Yeah,
I think Hope Solo's done.
Retired.
Hope Solo, I believe, is retired.
Yeah. Is Alex Morgan still playing?
I think she's still playing. She's like...
Yeah, she's still playing.
She's like 30-ish, I think.
She's 29. She's still...
the Eagles... Zach Ertz's girlfriend's name. His wife, I guess.
I don't know who Zach Ertz's wife is.
She plays soccer. She's really good.
Well, now I'm going to have to look this up.
You say something about soccer while I look it up.
Julia Ertz.
What was her real name before then?
That's a good question. I'm not sure, but she does play for the national team. So, I mean, I'm thinking, U.S. will be looking to win the World Cup again. But if you win on paper, that's why the games aren't played on paper. That's what my soccer coach used to say. That's why the games aren't played on paper.
Yeah, it'd be dumb if they were played on paper, coach. And everyone knows scissors beats paper.
Like a second.
And everyone knows scissors beats paper, coach.
All right. What else do we have to talk about? We got some very important things that we haven't mentioned yet.
Number one. All right, we're gonna close the show. This can close out the show. These are just our little fun bits. Number one. Probably the biggest sports news of the week. LeBron James' son, Bronny Jr. Bronny Jr. He got an Instagram. It's the most fire Instagram. He's already calling girls hoes. He's talking about all the weed that all the girls are just... I don't know what the hell he's talking about. He's talking about weed. He's talking about the girls being hoes. He's like, oh, they just want to smoke you out, and then they want to drop you. I'm like, Bronny, what are you talking about? Your dad's going to kick your ass. And then the next day, they had like a Taco Tuesday video. Did you see the Taco Tuesday video?
I don't pay attention to any of it, so no.
So LeBron just has this video. I'll pull it up. It's just them all yelling.
I saw the Memorial Day video LeBron had with like Russell Westbrook Chris Paul and a bunch of other people.
Are you talking about the one video where he had like the extremely sad party where there's like 20 people there, and it was like he had a DJ?
Yeah, no, I saw it.
Oh, here's the Taco Tuesday video.
We'll be copyrighted. Dude, LeBron is such a dad. What is it?
Taco Tuesday. Oh man, dude, he's rough. He's rough on the social media.
He's really just such a dad.
My favorite thing about that one video, I think that you were talking about the Memorial Day video, he had The Godfather playing in the background. No words or anything because the music is so loud. Is that the video? Is that the video you were talking about?
Yeah.
I was like, LeBron, what are you doing, bud? But anyway, Bron, he got in his Instagram. I'm pumped for him. He turned 14 years of age. He's officially a man. And this is like LeBron's Godfather moment. He's like, and now, son, on your 14th birthday, I give you an Instagram. You do what you want on this Instagram, but you do not disrespect the James name.
The family.
You don't disrespect the family.
I guess so. I mean, me personally, I don't listen to that noise. I'm above it. I'm above it all.
You're not above any of it. We live in the mud. We live in the mud, and that's what we do. We go through the Instagrams. We want all the stories. Other story about Bronny Jr., he's transferring schools. He's going to play with Zaire Wade, Dwayne Wade's son, the Banana Boat Jr., Electric Boogaloo, Book It. Chris Paul's already trying to figure out how he can get involved. They don't want Chris Paul anywhere involved. Huh?
Chris Paul's son is younger, right?
I don't know if Chris Paul has a kid. I don't know anything about Chris Paul's kids.
He does have a kid.
I think Carmelo probably has a lot of kids everywhere. I feel like he has a lot of other kids. Dwight Howard definitely has a kid.
Carmelo has a kid. I know Carmelo has a kid because I saw a video of him teaching his kid to jab step, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I think Carmelo's kid is the oldest.
Speaking of kids, I got one more video before we get back into this. Matt Damon, his daughter was getting coached by Jimmy Butler, and he's like, "Yo, honey, who's your coach?" And she's like, "Oh, it's Coach Jimmy." He's like, "That's right, Jimmy Butler, coach of my daughter. WNBA, here we come." It was funny. But anyway, Zaire Wade, Bronny Jr., they're going to wreck high school. It's not even fair. They'll probably play Dwight Howard's son, because I guarantee you Dwight Howard has a son that age somewhere. He's probably already tried to join the team. Like, Dwight, no, you're not Banana Boat Crew.
Dwight Howard has a son that age that he sends a check to. He's never met the kid.
Oh, he probably has multiple kids on that team. They're probably oh, you kind of look like me.
That's all the backups. I mean, I tell you what, maybe they got the Dwight Howard physical aspect. They definitely didn't get any private tutoring or teaching or anything like that.
They just have this freakishly tall kid. They're like, huh, who are you? He's like, my dad, he was in the NBA. My mom won't say who he is.
4 times the size of anyone else.
It clearly looks like Dwight Howard. Just some kid. He's 7 feet tall, huge shoulders. Like, who's your son?
Yeah,
no post game, but he's ginormous. No offensive game. He's way more athletic than everyone.
Every time he does a sky hook, it breaks a backboard.
I don't know. My mom said my dad played basketball or something. I don't think he was in anybody. It's like, oh, interesting. Yeah. What's up with the Superman t-shirt? Oh, I don't know. Just my favorite superhero. Just trying to be like Shaq.
Hey, have you ever thought about doing a pick and roll? And he's like, no, real centers play with their back to the basket.
Well, you don't have any post game. It'll come. I won't work on it, but it'll come.
I'll work with Hakeem Olajuwon. That'll help.
All right. What was the other one? Oh, Brad Calipari. This one comes with really sad news. Yep. Brad Calipari's leaving his dad. He's entered the transfer portal. I can only hope it's a joke. He's just trying to scare his dad. Maybe it's a last-ditch effort, like, Dad, you got to play me. Come on, Dad. I'm chasing our dream here. You got to play me at Kentucky, and maybe that's what it is. I'm hoping that's what it is.
What if it's a cry for help? Like, Dad, why don't you notice me? I can't be John Wall.
It could be. Speaking of cry for help, I forgot to bring this up. Dwayne Wade had a wine video. He's chugging wine in his video. He's on a boat. The sheesh movement might be getting out of control for the Banana Boat.
I tell you, they're just waiting for Well, Chris Paul's not going to hang it up until people stop paying him $30 million a year. But they're just waiting on LeBron to finally decline. They're just like winning. Like he's just like they're like hang it up. And then of course they're all going to be 40, and Carmelo's going to be like, I think I can still play.
I think Dwayne Wade and LeBron just said, yeah, Chris Paul, you could come back to the Banana Boat crew maybe, but Carmelo, he's been banished from the Banana.
No, they love Carmelo. LeBron was trying to get Carmelo on the Lakers.
I think he's been banished.
I think Carmelo knows all the best wines, so that's why.
Oh, well, he's had more time off than them. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so they keep him around because he brings a good wine.
He's the negative influence.
He's just the one that says he's that one guy that just doesn't realize how bad he is. Oh, I'm one of the top 3-point shooters. I can do it. Any open shot I have, I can make. Have you seen my ISO game? It's incredible.
He's the guy that peaked too early, and he still thinks he's got it, and it's still their boy from back home, so they got to keep him around. Like,
yeah, they just hype him up. They're like, "Yeah, dude, you got it."
They go to bars,
and then he's like, "Hey, I got an offer," and they're like, "Oh, don't take it."
And they go to the bars. They tell all the girls, "This right here is Carmelo, most U.S. medals of all time. He was the best." At one point, they said he was going to be better than LeBron James as a rookie.
The girls are like, "Wait, there's Olympics for basketball?" Yeah, it's more important than the NBA Finals.
Why aren't you guys the same age? Why does he have more than you? And then they figure out that LeBron was also on that bronze medal team. They're like, "Was it your fault that you won the bronze medal?" Classic LeBron, leading a team to and not succeeding as much as they should.
Wow.
And that took a bad turn for LeBron, me being a hater, but whatever.
Yeah, I was enjoying the Carmelo hate, but now that you're bringing it to LeBron, I don't know how I feel about this.
Fine, we'll go back to Chris. Well, let's go back to Brad Calipari and his cry for help. It's just a cry for help. And the saddest thing I heard about this take was when I was talking to my friends about it. They're like, "Where's he going to transfer to?" And then someone's like, "I don't know, Kennesaw State." I'm like, "Oh my god, that's so sad."
That's what I was thinking too. It's like, you might as well play. He's probably just like, man, like Virginia, Duke, Michigan State. Like, I might not win a ring, and if he doesn't win a ring, what's the point? What are you playing for,
dude? If I could see Brad Calipari already, he's either going to a West Coast or a Florida team. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, for sure.
He's either going to be like
he's got to get in just because of John.
It's going to be Florida Gulf Coast. Maybe like Central. No, it's not Central Florida. Central Florida is too good.
Who tried to hire John Calipari?
UCLA.
UCLA. What if UCLA gets him?
Mick Cronin's not taking him.
I'm saying, if they do that? What if UCLA is like, we're taking this guy?
Oh, we're taking your son.
This is a goodwill.
This is what you should have came to UCLA, you bastard.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that would be hilarious. UCLA is just like, we don't care. We almost signed the worst ball brother, LiAngelo.
We're here. We'll do anything for publicity. Whoever. We haven't been good since we've had John Wooden. We need as much publicity as we can. We're the pinnacle of basketball. And everyone's like, dude, you guys haven't been relevant in basketball for 60 years.
Yeah.
But,
no, I mean, they had that one team with Westbrook and Kevin Love.
Kevin Love, yeah. People remember
and Derek
Kevin
Carlson.
Love. Oh, yeah. Pinnacle of basketball. Well, champion. A conference of champions, Pac-12. But for real, he's definitely going to like FAU to be with Lane Kiffin, North Florida, being Osprey, or he's going to Dunk City with Florida Gulf Coast. I hope he's with like some small team like that where I can really. I want to see him at Florida Gulf Coast, so I can just like turn on Florida Gulf Coast and be like, "Oh, Brad Calipari, I'm so pumped."
I want him to go one of those like publicized teams, like a Belmont or something, where it's like they get some national recognition. Every so often.
I've never seen him even play basketball. That's the thing. I don't even know if he can play for any of these teams.
Yeah, neither has anyone at Kentucky. No one has.
I don't even know how good he is. I really want to watch him play now.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, hey, living out your dream.
All right, what was the last thing we were supposed to talk about?
We want to talk about a new 30 for 30 coming out.
Oh, yeah. 30 for 30. This is the greatest one yet. Matt, do you like hot dogs?
I do.
Well, you've heard of the great Kobayashi.
Of course.
The great Joey Chestnut.